Hey guys, welcome back to another video here at Ottoex, where we feature some really cool vehicles from all around the world. A lot of them we sell, some of them we just like to present because we are car nerds. Right in front of me today is a 1998 Toyota Hiace. This is the KZH106 trim in the rare Club Field package, which is a package add-on for the Super Custom G trim level. This one is finished in its original two-tone blue silver. It's powered by the 3-liter turbo diesel 1KZ TE engine, a really nice engine, plenty of power for these vans, great for North American road speeds. This one is an 8-seater. It's got some cool options in this video. We're gonna walk around the outside, the inside, and we'll take it for a drive. So stick with us while we get into it. All right, so looking up front, actually in the rear here, we've got a factory rear bumper brush guard, kind of a quirky little JDM add-on, as well as a factory rear spoiler add-on. This is the Club Field Super Custom G, so it's the higher roof with the triple moonroof option. Really cool. It's got some aftermarket 15-inch alloy JDM wheels, some sweet Club Field decals, which scream 90s, and they are in pretty good shape. It's the first Club Field we've ever seen and probably will ever see, but hey, that's all right. We get to present it for you guys and share it with the world. That's what we're all about. Okay, up front, it's got the slightly updated front end with the factory brush guard, as well as the factory fog lights built into that. The paint presents really well on this. It's in good shape, it's original paint. We've got the California mirrors, which was a really nice option from Toyota that we don't see too many of them. They pop up here and there. They make visibility and driving just that much more awesome in these vans. They were kind of a spendy option, I believe, from the factory, but I love them. And they really suit the look of this Club Field trim. So I'm gonna get into some imperfections just because we like to disclose and show everything. A lot of these videos are for prospective buyers. So we've got these 5-spoke JDM alloy wheels, which do have a little bit of weathering along this outer rim. However, the inner part held up really well on all wheels, kind of similar wear. Now this van only has 119,000 kilometers on it, original, which is about 75,000 miles, so barely broken in, but certainly a long life ahead. Factory rear spoiler, which is always a nice touch. Really ties the whole body together on these, in my opinion. Okay, well, why don't we get into the interior and we'll show you what's going on in there. First, a look at the driver's side. Paint on the roof is also in good shape. There's no peeling or balding of the clear coat. Let's take a peek. Okay, the door cards are really clean. It's the premium sound with the tweeter and the lower speaker in both front doors, as well as more speakers in the back. The upper velour is in great shape, power window switches and lock switch. Looking around at the seating upholstery, sweet 90s patterning. These seats are in great shape. There is really no wear on them. They are comfy and cozy. All right, let's swing in, show you some of the controls. 4-spoke urethane steering wheel, driver airbag and passenger airbag. That's important on these vans. They don't have too much of a front end going on, so if you're gonna be doing long hauls and cruising and dailying, it's nice to have the airbags. We got a 4-speed floor shift automatic transmission, A340F, super beefy transmission, basically the same one they used in the Tacomas, 4Runners, T100s for the automatics. Cluster ahead with your fuel temp, speedo, and tack from left to right. Down here, we've got a really nice center console, armrest, storage, another storage cubby here, a no smoking sign and a deleted ashtray with like a felt inlay. Got your power and ECT normal transmission control shift points, and an aftermarket Kenwood CD AM FM. Your cigarette lighter. However, this van has two of them, and I don't know why, because it was no smoking. Little coin holder, your rear lights, spotlights, and your fog switch here. Intermittent wipers, rear wiper, all that good stuff. HVAC controls. You control the cooler and the heater for the rear as well from up here. And it's got front and rear defrost and auto settings on all of that, which is convenient. Up top, we've got your first sunroof, which is a pop-out. And then we'll show you the rear when we get back there. Some sun visors here, which are all in good nick. No funky smells or anything. It smells kind of like a newish van. Like I said, only 75,000 miles, and it's a really sweet package. Never really see them in this club field blue. Okay, let's take a look around the back. Give you a peek in the passenger side front first. Again, super tidy door card. No surprises here. Upholstery, seats, all in really good shape. Headliner as well is in really nice shape, front and back. Forgot to point out, we've got some map lights. Dash crack free, no issues along that. Glove box. All right, that kind of sums it up. You've got some cup holders here, little cubby here, and now for the back. So we've got a middle row which seats 3 and a rear row, third row, which seats 3. So 8 seats total. Your engine hump here, seat back pockets in your 2 front seats, little cup holder pop out for your middle row, and no smoking please sign on that. Up ahead, we've got the rear AC controls and vents right next to this really huge moonroof, which electronically opens all the way back. Everything works fine there. And you also have a big shade, which you can use to block it. Looking over here, we've got controls for your rear heat, an ashtray, never been used. And again, everything is in good shape. This middle row swivels to face the rear or the front. Check out our gallery on our website to see that in action. I'm just gonna pop this. It slides forward, and then you get access to your third row, which is on these great big long tracks. And it slides up and down. You simply pull this and that one. It's a two-handed job, and it just slides right up to create more trunk space if you need it. You've got your third row sunroof, which have their own little shades, and these electronically pop up from this switch or the switch in the front. You can do it from the driver's seat too, which is pretty sweet. Big overhead fluorescent light and controls for your middle moonroof. Some storage cubbies along the side. I will point out, very clean inside this van. It was clearly cared for in its home in Japan, where we found it. All right, let's check out the trunk. There is your trunk in its smallest form. You want to increase that, you grab this and the other one, and then you just push. And there it goes, and you've got way more trunk space with yet more to even go. I didn't push it all the way forward. Shoulder belts for the rear and the middle outside seats. So you have shoulder belts for 6. The 2 middle seats obviously only have lap belts in this setup. But here it is, the rare club field, which you could use to take to the field club. I guess that was the intention. I don't really know. But gotta love Japanese English naming. It's just never gets old. It's awesome. Okay, giving you guys the walk around inside and out. Just so happen to have the key in my pocket. Why don't we take it for a drive and see how it goes? All right, nice and quiet in here. Fires right up. I will point out the empty light is always illuminated. However, the gauge works just fine. Just a quirk, but I'm gonna point out the quirks. Let's buckle up. And yeah, we're ready to cruise, so let's get into it. We are in drive. This is a full-time 4-wheel drive system with a center differential, which locks automatically by a viscous coupling. Very similar, basically identical to the all-track system that we had in North America offered in the Previas. It is a very robust system with amazing traction off-road, in the snow, you name it. Cabin is nice and quiet and solid feeling. The engine is torquey, power delivery is great, steering is light. Seating position is really nice and upright. I really love it on these vans because you feel like you can kind of see everything. And these 1KZs just take off like a rocket ship. Cruises fine at, you know, pretty much all the speeds you're going to need to go here in North America. Steering is nice and straight. And the brakes are great, no pulsating, no funky business going on there. AC and heat work properly, front and rear. And it just feels like a really planted, dialed-in van. A lot of nice power going up the hills with the 1KZ. With a timing belt change done at 100,000 kilometers, which was just 19,000 kilometers ago. The van's been serviced nice and well. Brakes stop nice on the money. So I think that sums up this video, guys. We've walked you outside, inside, and we've driven it. this 1998 Toyota Hiace Super Custom G Club Field Edition. It is now for sale on our site, Ottoex.com, Ottoex. If you like the car, give us a like, thumbs up, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. If you like it or hate it, whatever. We read all the comments, we enjoy it. If you're looking for a van like this or something similar, or maybe even something different, check out our site. You never know what we have. We've got vans, Land Cruisers, campers, you name it. We source and specialize in clean, rare vehicles from around the world, brought to your doorstep. So, with that said, stay tuned for more. We got a lot of more cool vehicles in the pipeline, guys. You won't believe what we have coming up next. So check us out on the next one, and we'll catch you there.